Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to dive deep into the 9th installment of our Curse of the Black Moon series. As always, this is your invitation to join me in the comments and add your thoughts, your fears, your predictions. Let's talk about all the ways that Adrian can break the curse, but also what that might cost him. Remember, each story here builds on the last. So if you haven't listened to the first 8 chapters, go ahead and check them out right here. Now, let's get into Chapter 9, Facing the Past. Facing. In the chilling depths of the forest, under the haunting glow of the black moon, Adrian stands at the precipice of his existence. For 8 long chapters, he has battled the curse that transforms him into a savage wolf. He's waged war against both the beast within and the prejudice of the human world. Now he stands before a choice that will define his very soul. The decision to reveal his secret to Luna was not an easy one. It was born out of desperation, a last resort to save not only himself from the relentless torment of the curse, but also to protect her from becoming its next victim. He confessed everything: the curse, the transformations, the constant struggle for control. And as he shared his darkest fears and secrets with her, Luna surprised him with her unwavering support and fierce determination. She didn't recoil in horror or disbelief. Instead, she offered him understanding, empathy, and most importantly, hope. Together, they had devised a plan to break the curse, a journey back to the place where it all began. The spot where Adrian was first bitten. It's a dangerous mission, fraught with peril. Not only do they have to evade the werewolf hunters who relentlessly pursue Adrian, but they also face the terrifying prospect of triggering another transformation mid-journey. But neither of these dangers compared to the emotional turmoil that rages within Adrian. As he prepares for the journey, he grapples with the possibility that the cure might come at an unbearable cost, perhaps even his humanity, or the life of someone he loves. Yet despite the harrowing internal battle, there is a sliver of hope. If Adrian can resist the curse and reach the site of his initial transformation, he might stand a chance at breaking the curse. The clock is ticking, the moon is waxing, and Adrian is fighting tooth and nail to keep the beast at bay. His determination is fueled by the love for Luna and the fading ember of hope. But the path to redemption is never easy, especially when the darkness within threatens to consume him entirely. Will Adrian succumb to the curse, or will he emerge victorious? The fate of his soul hangs in the balance, a grim reminder of the high stakes in this desperate bid to break the curse. Breaking the curse of the werewolf has been depicted in various ways in fiction, from ancient folklore to modern tales. These stories often use the curse's origin as a key element in its undoing. This mirrors real-world folklore, where curses were believed to be tied to specific places or objects. In Adrian's case, returning to the site of his initial transformation holds the potential for a reversal. It echoes themes found in stories like The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, where confronting one's darker self in its purest form becomes a pivotal moment. However, the act of confronting the past is rarely simple or safe. Returning to the site could also trigger a more intense, more immediate struggle against the curse. This mirrors the idea of facing one's inner demons, a process that can be painful and overwhelming. The danger of another transformation during the journey adds a layer of immediacy and peril, forcing Adrian to fight not only against an external enemy, but also against the internal struggle for control. The sacrifice required to break the curse could involve giving up something integral to Adrian's humanity, such as his memories, emotions, or even his life. This echoes the belief in folklore that breaking a curse often demanded a great cost. The idea that the cure might take Adrian's humanity reflects the common theme of transformation in werewolf stories. Werewolves often symbolize the duality of human nature, the struggle between civilization and primal instincts. Losing his humanity would underscore the curse's profound impact on Adrian's identity. This story is also about growth and change. From the start, Adrian has been defined by his struggle with the curse, his anger and his fear. Facing the possibility of losing his humanity forces him to confront what truly matters to him. This mirrors the human experience of grappling with one's values and priorities in the face of life's challenges. Furthermore, the inclusion of Luna adds a layer of emotional depth to the narrative. Her presence provides a grounding force, a reminder of the human connection that Adrian could lose. The idea of sacrificing Luna reflects the ultimate cost of the curse, the destruction of human relationships and bonds. It underscores the curse's impact not only on Adrian, but also on those close to him. And let's not forget that sacrifices aren't always permanent. In tales of magic and folklore, sacrifices are often temporary, serving as a means to buy time or to gather strength for a greater purpose. Even if Adrian makes a significant sacrifice, it might not be the end, but a strategic move in his ongoing battle against the curse. So how exactly does Adrian manage to return to the site of his initial transformation? Perhaps he uses his enhanced senses and knowledge of the area to navigate. Maybe he leaves behind subtle clues for Luna to follow, ensuring she can help him should he succumb to the beast within. The journey itself could be filled with symbolism, mirroring Adrian's internal struggles. Overcoming natural obstacles could represent overcoming aspects of the curse, and each challenge could test both his physical and mental fortitude. When Adrian and Luna finally reach the site of his initial transformation, they will face a culmination of everything they've endured. The full moon will cast its eerie glow upon them, intensifying both the curse's hold on Adrian and the emotional weight of their situation. This could be depicted as a physical manifestation of Adrian's inner turmoil, with the surrounding environment mirroring his struggle. The forest could seem almost sentient, the trees and undergrowth pressing in on him, the wind whispering secrets of the curse. At this point, Adrian might need to make a conscious decision to embrace the wolf within, not to surrender to it, but to understand it, to acknowledge it as part of his existence. This could involve a symbolic cleansing or ritual, signifying not just a washing away of the curse, but also a shedding of the shame and fear associated with it. However, the ultimate price of breaking the curse could come in the form of a choice. Adrian might have to choose between retaining his memories and humanity or remaining as a wolf. This would underscore the curse's profound impact on his identity. Choosing to retain his memories would mean accepting the pain and trauma of the past, while choosing to remain a wolf could mean losing everything he once was. The story's ending can offer closure or leave room for interpretation. If Adrian breaks the curse, it might not be a complete return to normalcy, but a new understanding of himself. If he chooses to retain his humanity, he might emerge with a deeper connection to the natural world and a newfound appreciation for life. On the other hand, if he chooses to accept the wolf within him, it could signify a rejection of societal norms and an embrace of his dual nature. No matter the outcome, the 9th chapter should serve as a culmination of Adrian's journey, a testament to the power of self-discovery and the complexities of the human condition. All right, folks, we've reached the end of another chapter in the Curse of the Black Moon series. What do you think? How do you think Adrian will escape the curse? And what kind of sacrifices will he have to make? Let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to show your support. Until next time, stay safe out there.